Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BCU Live. I am your host, Adam, KN6QGV, with my co-host, Jeremy, KD5YUZ. Tonight, we're going to show you guys how to set up YSF cross mode onto your SkyBridge or Pi-Star or Hotspot. And we're excited to take you down this journey. I know a lot of people have been asking, so we're bringing it straight to you guys. Jeremy?
All right. Well, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just pop right into it. I will have to say, I like seeing the number of fellow Okies I got in the house. I saw a couple of call signs that I hadn't seen before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have everybody in the show. We got 109 viewers, is what I'm showing. Now, if y'all like what we're doing, please let us know. Hit that like and subscribe down below. That way, it gives us an idea of whether or not y'all are liking the information that we're putting out there. But we'll just jump right on into it here. Right here is a very fresh Pi-Star image. Yeah, just like you just took it out of the box, not as a plug and play, as a fresh, unprogrammed SkyBridge. So we're going to go right on down the list here. Pi-Star. Always leave it as Pi-Star. Never change it. You change it, and it's going to bring up a lot of grief and headache on down the road. Right here where it says node call sign. This is where you're going to enter your call sign. Oh, not a percentage sign. Come on, players, top for me tonight. Here we go. All right, now this is where the frequency that of the hotspot goes. This is the way you're going to talk to it. Roy Sleeper, hi, very funny, good one. Maybe he won't lose power tonight. All right. I always use on mine is 444.55. There's going to be ones that'll be sent out with 446.550.
Correct.
There's 438.0, and what's the other popular one?
Well, we have a list of them. I don't have them actually in front of me. I'd have to look it up in our code plugs.
All right. We'll go on down. Here's where you enter your longitude and your latitude. Your town locator. You can Google yourself on use Google Maps, and it'll actually bring up what your GPS is if you're wanting to have that transmitted. Right here's your URL. Where you can put on your QRZ information. So when somebody sees you, they can click on you and it'll pull up your QRZ page. Your node type, we recommend.
Hold on. Before you do that, it doesn't have to be necessarily your QRZ page. It could be your own. If you have a web domain or something like that, then you'll be able to put that there as well. So if I wanted to, I could put knzqgv.net or something like that if I own that domain. So you could put that. You could put one of your other pages. You could put, the logbook of the world or your ARRL if you have a thing there. Wherever you guys may have a page that has some information about you, you could put that in there.
Yeah, it's whatever you want folks to be able to look at when they click on your call sign on the dashboard. That'll the link that it'll pull up. Okay, node type. Normally these come out set in public, but we here recommend you to run it in private. It prevents loops. If you and a buddy have both have got a SkyBridge or within close proximity of each other, SkyBridges are running, you key up, he keys up, and it creates that rotation of signal there. Causes a lot of headache on the network. So we always recommend them to private. If you run APRS, this is where you'll turn it on for the hotspot. I am not in Europe. I'm up here in North America, so NOAM.APRS.
Hold that open for a minute so everyone can see this. Rotate will rotate through all of these servers. NOAM is North America. Then we got South America, Europe, Asia, and then Australia, New Zealand. And then that's the HRC1, I think it is, HCR1 network. If you want more information on that, message us and we'll give you a documentation with some of that information, but it's too much to go over and explain here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, system time zone. This is where you'll choose what time zone you're in. It's just so lucky that in the same time zone as Chicago. We'll go over here on the dashboard language, change it to English_US. And now that we have all of this information entered, go ahead and click Apply Changes. One thing I will point out, if you change anything, make sure you click Apply Changes after you complete that box. Don't try to keep on going. For some reason, the Pi won't remember it all. I mean, if I was getting that much information thrown at me, I don't think I could remember it myself. Okay, here's your host configuration box is what will pop up. We're going to turn on DMR. And then we'll go down
let's just
here.
turn DMR on first. We'll come
All
on
right.
and do the next one after.
We're going to go ahead and set the modem type, Nexion. The port is modem. And the layout is on7 LDS3. Now, once we have that set, we'll go ahead and apply changes. Do. I can say I like the speed of the 3 and the 4 versus using the older Pi Zeros. Them things took about 3 minutes on average to completely reboot.
Now, there was a comment in here. Where was it? Lord Lenny thought our BridgeCom symbol was green. He is actually correct. For some reason, the Ask Me Anything brand was up there. So there you go.
All right. Move on down to the DMR config box. This is where we're going to type in the local DMR network that is close to you.
Wait. Select DMR gateway first.
Oh, yeah. Good eye. Once you select the DMR gateway, you're going to click on the apply changes. There's a comment over there. Steve, I totally agree. Who hasn't liked and subscribed to Livestream yet? Couldn't agree more. All right, now that we're back up, in the general configuration box, go ahead and enter your DMR ID underneath the call sign. After you get the DMR ID put in, you'll come down the box to where it says radio modem type. And there's actually an option in here for SkyBridge. Once we got that one set, we're going to go ahead and click Apply Changes again. Okay, now that we're back up into the config page, we're going to go down here to where it says the DMR configuration. Now, right here where it says Brandmeister Master. Say that 3 times fast. Wow. This is where you can either scroll up and down this box and get to see all of the ones that are out there. Or if you know the one that oversees your area, where I'm at, 3102 covers it. So does 3104. Once you select that one to your area, this is where you're going to type in the password that you set up in the self-care tab on Brandmeister Network. And then your ESS ID. Just remember, your radio is going to be number 1. So I always do number 2, or if you've got more than one hotspot, put your ESSID to correlate your list. Once you have that entered, make sure you turn on the network for Brandmeister by enabling it.
Before you hit that DMR color code.
Yes, thank you. I have mine set to 15 because I got 5 I've actually got that I own, but I only run 3 at the current moment. So the one I'm working with is going to be number 15. And then we're going to apply the changes. Eric, we have the 4 is what we've been selling lately. Earlier this year, there were some 3s that went out.
Correct.
All right, now we're back cooking with gasoline. All right, everything is still the same. So we're going to go back up here to the top under the MMDVM host config. We're going to turn on the YSF mode.
No.
Oh, the
DMR
DMR to
YSF.
YSF. And it'll be right here. Now, remember when you're doing this, that this uses a 7 prefix on the DMR gateway. So the talk groups that you have for your radio will need to be 7 digits long instead of the 4 or 5. Once you have that set, you're going to go ahead and apply those changes again.
Now, Jeremy, before you continue, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys enter our giveaway that we got tonight. We are giving away an 878 radio. So if you guys, for one of you guys lucky winners out there, we will be giving away this radio, as well as a 1-year membership to our BridgeCom Plus. So if you guys haven't done so already, it's down in the description below. If you also haven't done so, join our Facebook group. We are trying to grow this group as much as we can, and everyone who joins it, we appreciate you guys there. It's a great community. We have a lot of great conversations going on in there. Come check us out in there. I'll leave this up for a minute. So if you guys who like to scan it, or you can go to facebook.com/groups/BridgeCom Systems.
Now, one of the benefits of being in that BridgeCom group is, let's say it's on the weekend of an evening. We're only here Monday through Friday. But most of us here monitor this Facebook page. So if you've got a question, got a problem, you can post it on there. And I've answered several customers that way.
Me too.
After hours, on the weekends, and the holidays. This is another way that you can get help if you need it.
Yes. Now, the other way you guys can get help from us, especially on the weekends or after hours, is through tickets. So if you guys don't know already, you can go to our support site and submit a ticket. So if you guys need any help or have any questions, that's an easy way to get help, and you'll get it more efficiently than trying to wait on hold. And the last thing do you have something to say in there?
I was looking at the comments. Michael Holmes, it will be available on the YouTube page right as soon as it's over with. And also for those that are going to ask, yes, there will be some show notes that will be posted along with this. It may take a day. Probably
we do have them already.
Tomorrow.
We just need to finish. We actually have show notes this week. We do. We just have to put it into a PDF and post it on the site and get them to you guys. So
that guy right there's got to sit and edit my typing.
And if you guys are veterans, we do want to do a little something special for you. For all you veterans out there, please send a picture with you in uniform and all that. Enter our giveaway contest. We will be giving away, I believe, an 878 radio as well to our veterans for veterans.
Where's my devil dogs at? I know they're here. I know they're going to be some will be popping in comments here shortly, as always.
So
But
again,
all
go.
5 branches, thank you for your service. Thank you what you've done for our great country and keeping it the way that it's safe, where we can go out and do the things that we love, like run our amateur radio. If it
Amen.
wasn't for you, it wouldn't be that way today.
Completely. So guys, if you are a veteran, we want to show our support for you. Please enter this giveaway, and we are giving away another, I believe it's an 878. So there's another chance to win there, and our way to show appreciation to our veterans. So we thank you for your service. All right, your thing has reloaded. So
It's alive. All right. Now we're going to double check, make sure everything that we entered saved, and just looking over the boxes. Yep. Oh,
the password every now and again will delete on there. Just sometimes reset it, but you can also check the advanced configuration in the back and see that it's in those settings as well.
okay. Now, one thing that we've done with testing is we can set this one to to the YSF parrot. Uh, Adam, myself, one of our other technicians, Jeremiah, he's in the backside of the studio there helping us out. We actually have been testing this all day today, and it seems to be working through all of our testing. So this is the way we've got ours set up by using the parrot. So we're going to go ahead and apply those changes. And while we're waiting for that to come alive, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my CPS. Now, granted, this CPS I've had, ooh, good Lord. There we go. Now I can see it. All right. With this CPS here, it is the one that I usually use for testing. This is what's on my test radio. So I just added a couple of the channels down here at the very bottom of my list. There again, the frequency of my hotspot, which is 444.55. I named this the YSF Parrot. This will be a digital channel. You'll always want to talk to your SkyBridge on low power. If you talk on it on turbo and it's within 3 foot of you, you run a very high chance of releasing that factory installed white smoke that nobody can put back in it for you. I'm going to go ahead and leave my text permit as always. And then down here on your DMR mode, it will be simplex. Now, just like when you enter one of the Brandmeister channels, you will always have to do the contact. We'll do that in just a second. So all you will do is how I created these four is I went up and I copied, for instance, this one. Left click on it, brings up this box, go to copy.
You mean right click?
Yeah, left click, then right click. It don't have crayons on it, okay? It's confusing. But once you get what you want, you're going to click on the next available channel. You're going to right click again and then left click on paste.
Paste.
Don't do like I just did and copied a blank one. Now, when you do it, it'll pop up with the same information that was there in the one that you copied from. So all of your radio ID, your color code, your time slot will be set. All of this will be set here too, as long with your frequencies. The only thing you'll have to change is the channel name. So for this one, let's see, what was that one I just saw?
A reflector?
Quadnet.
There you go.
There we go. Now, I got it in there. So once you get your channel name saved, This is where you'll click OK. We will come back to put the digital contact in it. We have to go create that now. So you'll come over here to, under the left side where it says digital, and then digital or contact group, talk group. When you double click on this, it'll pull up all of the talk groups that are associated in the radio. So right here is where I went ahead and created the one for my parrot. Now, the name of it, I put it as I always try to keep everything that I have in my radio, I keep it as KISS. And I don't mean keep it simple, stupid. I keep it stupid simple. It's easy for me to figure out when I'm on the fly and I've got to get to that channel like lickety split. I don't have to sit there and try to figure out what zone and all that. This way, I create a zone and a channel and they go together. So here's where you're going to name it, and you could name it whatever you wish. But the way I always do my stuff, I put this as YSF Parrot. This will be a group call. I know in Brandmeister, your parrot is listed as a private. Each network is going to be different. So over here, this is a group. Now, remember when I said that all talk groups on YSF are 7 digits. So this is 7099999. And I don't have a call alert on mine. My radio makes enough chirps as it does by itself. So when you get that one done, you can go on to the next. Now, for testing purposes tonight, so everybody can see how they work and how they look when they work, we have entered America Link. The talk group for that one will be formatted as 7032592. The other one that we've got in here for testing is the Alabama Link. That one's got usually a pretty fair amount of traffic on it. And that one is 7100358. Now, I can't turn my back, to my own state, so I've got Oklahoma on here as well. And the one for we have here in Oklahoma is 7019053. Once you have those talk groups entered, now is when we're going to go back to the channel list and then come right back down here to Parrot. And now we're going to go up and choose that contact. You'll click on it, and then it'll pull up the box with all your talk groups in it.
Look at the bottom where YSF is.
Yeah, I was looking to see if it was up here because I know the Alabama link went up to the top.
No, because that was FCS. Now, there was a question for anyone that used to get their BridgeCom emails, BridgeCom Plus emails, and they're not getting them anymore. Please contact us tomorrow or put in a ticket tonight, and we will make sure we set up your account so you get the emails properly.
Yeah, that's usually a really good tool for them BridgeCom Plus members.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, like Adam said, it'll be down at the bottom. This thing is supposedly to go alphabetical.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Their alphabet and my alphabet must be different. Half of
No,
them are all
because
over the place.
Look, you're not looking at the first TG and then the numbers. That's what it's doing. It's doing alphabet, TG, and then numbers, numerical in order.
Dave, KD9, JVY, you're right. It's still 312 down here. I'm hoping it comes even lower. All right. Once you find the talk group you're looking for, the YSF Parrot, you'll double left click on it, and that big box will disappear. And that contact now will be the contact for this channel. As you can tell, my contact and my channel name go hand in hand. And then you'll do the same thing for the next 3 channels or 4 channels that you have. Now that we've got the CPS all taken care of, you get
Matt
all your
Dilly,
channels.
yes.
Do
Sorry.
what?
Matt Dilly is asking if we have 2 emails for someone, can we fix it down to 1? Yes.
He's the man that's got the big bag full of tools for that to happen.
Dana West, what is the best way to transfer an 878 UV2 Plus handheld code plug to a 578 Pro mobile? What you're going to do is in here, you're going to go tools up at the top. Sorry for cutting this off, guys. We're going to go to export. You're going to export everything, all your files. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to your 578 software, read from the radio, and import in all of those files you just exported. Then once you write to the radio, you'll have that code plug in there. Vice versa works too. So if you're going from a 578 to an 878, that'll work as well.
It's just that easy, just like that to export it. To bring it back in, you're going to go to Tools, Import. This box will pop up every time. Do not be alarmed. You're going to click OK. And then right here where it says Import File List, whatever that file was that you named from the 878, you're going to highlight it and bring it over.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you do it. I'm not going to continue the import because it'll go overwrite what I've got. That file was a test file for some troubleshooting earlier today. Once you click OK to import it, it says import success, and then everything will be populated right here.
Kirk, when you go onto the giveaway page, there will actually be something where it says click here to upload. You click there, upload the picture, and it'll go there.
Ha ha ha.
Still getting that, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll share my screen here then. For some reason, Jeremy's SkyBridge is having some issues today. But I got mine up here. As you see, I'm not having any issues. We got Brandmeister, DMR Plus, DMR to YSF, and TGIF all running on this hotspot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull up our radio. Let me pull this up so you can see. We got Parrot on here. It's kind of hard to see right there, but KN6 QGV test, test, test. Oh, it came through my other radio. I heard it on my other radio. This one didn't pick it up. Give me a
I was going to say,
KN6
we're doing this
QGV
again.
test, test, test. I hear it on this radio. Watch. There you go. I got 2 radios here, so when one picks it up, it mutes it on the other sometimes. So there's that. Now, if you see at the bottom here, it no longer says the XX Parrot. It just says Parrot. Now, I'm going to switch over to America. This might be a bad idea right now because I believe they are running a net. So we might be in on the net. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to key up, but we should see it change over. There you go. US American link, America link. Now, if you want to change it again to a different one, let's go to Oklahoma. Oklahoma link. So it's that easy. It's just like changing it. There is no disconnect with YSF. You just change the talk group you're on. However, if someone's talking on that previous talk group you were on and you change channels, it will not let you key up and it will not let you actually change the link. So once they are done talking, you could change the link. That's sometimes a little bit of an issue with this, but it does still work, as you can see. I'll go back to Parrot. As you can see, it switches down there to Parrot.
K85YUZ testing 1, 2, 3, 4 on Parrot YSF.
Here's going through.
K85YUZ testing 1, 2, 3, 4 on Parrot YSF.
Ha ha ha!
There you go. As you see, his now changed to Parrot at the bottom.
K85YUZ monitoring Oklahoma link.
I'm not on that one. All right, I'm up on it.
I know they've got a net that'll be on there here in about 30 minutes, but for testing purposes, we finally I got mine where it's not dropping the password. I've been fighting with this thing all afternoon.
Now, if anyone has any questions, please, let us know. Ask them away. We're more than happy to answer them. If someone needs some help with setting up their thing, let us know. DMR yellow, if anyone has their DMR net as yellow, that means you have a bad password. Make sure you test all your passwords and make sure they are correct. If you're on Brandmeister, make sure you use an easy password, nothing complex. And I say about 6 digits or characters. Make sure it's nothing crazy, but nothing that's like password or test or something like that. Those tend to not work well. They work for a little bit and then they'll drop out.
Yeah. And make sure there's no special insignias in there either.
Correct. Don't go with any special characters. Now, I did see a question in here. This is going to be available, this video, once we are done. You will see it on YouTube. You can access it again right after this or whenever tomorrow you like. And yeah, where this is going to be up there for a while. Yes, Nestor, you can. Jeremy, are you going to show right now? Where?
What we got?
Nestor asked, can you drop a talk group from Brandmeister page if someone is talking?
Ah.
Now, wait, before you change it, the first one is if you have the Brandmeister API installed, you don't need to go to Brandmeister's page. You can actually do it right here on your admin page in your PyStar, your SkyBridge, where you'll see it right here. If you drop QSO, that'll drop the current person talking. Drop all dynamic will drop all the dynamic talk groups that are connected. That's like a disconnect.
Yeah, and one thing that I found out today with testing this is if there is something going across this the active connection on the server, whether it be P25, YSF, D star, whenever you drop QSO, it'll actually drop this as well. I found that one out today. That was pretty cool too.
Yeah. Yes, Joe. Just anything of you doing service so we can see it and all of that, that'll work.
Ralph, we're actually in the process of getting the show notes put up for the videos that are already there. It's taking us some time of being able to get them converted over so they can be posted.
Nestor, DTMF, I believe you would have to have WiresX on and some other things. We're not too sure on how to use that completely over this yet. We're still learning, but I believe you probably either need to use WiresX or it is only analog. And so right now you just push in the talk groups and then talk through it that way. Just switch it.
Miss Kathy, rest assured when you get it, that thing's going to be in tip-top condition. Let's see here.
Here's a good one. Is there a video how to reconfigure the SkyBridge that locked up after a power outage? I've had this happen twice now. Dwayne helped me the first time.
Well, just like I did 15 minutes before the show. I had to do that because mine kept dropping the DMR net. It wouldn't save my password. So the way you would do that is if you come up here to the top and go to your configuration, And this button right here, it says factory reset. That's where you get that achieved at. And it will look just like this one did when we started tonight.
Now, if that doesn't work and it still locks up like that afterwards, then you might have a corrupted file somewhere in there. Try and update and an upgrade. If that doesn't work, then we can, help you with either reflashing it or something. So there are a couple other options to go through as well. All right.
Chris Carpenter.
I was just going to put that up.
Our radios don't, just because you put it in professional mode does not mean that it is unlocked into the commercial band.
Correct.
If you get a hold of me tomorrow, I'll get you taken care of. And we'll be able to get you fixed from start to finish.
Yeah, just make sure you provide your credentials to us so we can log that for the FCC and make sure that, we have record of it. So when we change over your radio, there's a documentation and you can do that with future radios as well.
Most definitely.
Now, Marvin's asking a question here. Why do I see my info no matter who is talking? It's the way the Pi-Star is actually doing it with YSF. It's just a glitch. Sometimes you'll notice that it shows your information back. It's nothing we can do right now. We can try and notify the guys who create the software. They can look into it, but as of right now, it's just a glitch with the software.
Most definitely. There was scuttlebutt that was going across the past few days that there's rumor of a new update that'll be coming out probably the 1st of December is what they were talking about. That hopefully will take care of that bug and a couple of the others.
Now, someone's asking, can the 878 send DTMF tones? If so, how is this set up?
Yes, it can. It's not as easy as it sounds, but yes, it can.
Yes.
Pull up my CPS again. What you'll do is you'll go down here on the left-hand side and go under analog. And this is where your 2-tone, 5-tone settings are along with your DTMF. This is where you would enter the first code that you're going to use, how long it's going to transmit overall, because not all codes are going to transmit the same. The DTMF self-ID, the intervals, that is a very vital part. Depending on what system you run, it will be one of these characters. Also, the other thing is the decoding response, what you want it to do. The radio will beep at you, or it'll beep at you and then start the clear respond to where you can hear the traffic. All your pre-timing is done right here. The decode pause, depending on what the transmitter is of that code, will dictate on what your timing is. I've seen some of them where they're all the way down to a 3-second. I've seen some all the way up to a 20-second. It all depends on what the system is. This is also where you choose your side tones and then all of your individual commands that you can do. And then here's where you would put that code into memory. I know with the fire department that I've helped out a lot, I still volunteer with them, is when we do this, you can do some more things. We can remotely open our doors to the station house with sending a different style of DTMF code. We can close them, turn the lights off. Still trying to figure out how I can put an alarm there right behind Chief's chair and set it off, see how fast he can move out of it. But I don't know. I don't think I can move that fast anymore to get away from him. He's pretty quick. But hey, hot dogs, looky here. I see a user that's from down here in my neck of the woods, right here in my hometown. Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Papa Romeo. Howdy, neighbor. Welcome aboard with us. All right. That's how you're to enter that. in the DTMF commands. Once you have them there, you'll open up your channel, and then this is where you're going to put the ID for that command that you created. The only time that this box will light up is if the channel is in analog and you have a code already set. If there is no code that you saved, this box you won't be able to click on.
Also optional signal, if I'm not mistaken.
Optional signals is for your 2-tone, 5-tone. Now, if you're doing a paging through DTMF, that's when that one will actually be available for you to choose. That was a good question, though. I get a couple of those throughout a week. Not very many, but get a couple.
There is no disconnect on the DMR configuration page. It would be on the admin page, Med Dilly. Go back to your configuration. Now, while he's going back and switching, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you like and subscribe down below. And we got a couple minutes left on that giveaway. So if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, make sure you go down into the description, look for that giveaway link, and enter our giveaway.
Yeah, there will be somebody walking away tonight with a brand new 878. There you go. All right, guys. Okay, N9 VJN, I totally agree. He put up here, we've got 193 watching, but only 76 likes. Where's the love? But seriously, if y'all really like what we're putting out, let us know. Send us in an email if there is future issues that you would like for us to cover and review, work it out here on live with you guys. Just let us know. This is how we build the show for you, the customer. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Now, Quentin, disconnect options, there's two of them. Usually we program this top button right here to be a hotkey for disconnect, the one right next to the antenna. So when you push it, it'll bring up disconnect and you can send it. However, if someone's talking or transmitting over the frequency, it's going to be hard to do that. So Jeremy's going to show you right here how to do that. You're going to make sure you go on hotkey 1, double click on mode, and we're going to change that to call. Now, once we click out of that, you're going to notice that it's the menu type gets blocked and the call type gets unlocked. We're going to go down to digital. Now, call object, we're actually going to select disconnect. Double click on that, bring up our thing here, PC4000 disconnect. I'm going to double click on that. Then under call, digital call type, we're going to select group. He has it as all call in this code plug, but usually you'd select group there. Then we would click OK. We're going to come over to optional settings, go over to our key functions, and PF3 short is usually where we do it. That one says power right now. We're going to change that to hotkey 1. You can hit H on your keyboard, which will bring you down to it, or you can scroll and find it.
There's a lot of things in this radio that these buttons can do that you can program.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out how to program it to do the kitchen dishes and take out the trash.
You figure that out, you let me know, because I'd love to do that.
I find that out, I'm gonna be walking around with one of them sandwich billboard signs on myself. You know, the ones that used to be on a cartoon, to eat at Joe's, and then on the back it said burgers 25 cents. Yeah, I'll get one like that. Hotkey fix for doing the dishes and the dirty laundry and taking the trash out. Da 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 da. Rick. Scott, I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
You can always, we always do. I always change mine up and I forget what I put the button sometimes. You can always read from the radio and see what you have set.
Exactly. I'm just like Adam. I'm always changing these, and there's times I'm going, okay, wait a minute, what radio was this? Oh man, I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay, so
we've got that set as a hotkey. Now, when you do that, it'll appear there. You'll click OK, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Write it to the radio.
Now, if we go back to the user interface for our Pi-Star, all right, now what we need to do is would go to expert. We're just going to show you where you put this in. As you can see right there on the second line, it says Brandmeister or BM API.
Oh,
Yep, you're
okay.
right there below time server. Left, there you go. Now right here is where you're going to type in your key. Now to get this key, you will go to Brandmeister's site. Up in the top right, you will be able to select your, I believe it's here. I'll show it on my screen real quick. We'll pull it up. Let's see, where's the mouse? There it is. Whoops, can't type today.
Just today.
No, you're right.
And you're the one editing my notes.
All right, so once we
Susan, make your house a smart home. I don't know about that with Adam's luck. He may never get back online if we did that. Okay, Wayne, the Pi-Star config screen does not show any YSF config menu.
Okay, we'll show that in a second. So if you
Okay.
come here to profile settings, you'll see API keys. All we do is click add, create a name for it. What is this? Now leave this open when you copy this because sometimes it doesn't always copy. You're going to come back over to your SkyBridge or Pi-Star Hotspot. We're going to come to our configuration page. Now, as you can see, my API key is out of date, so this is actually going to be nice. So we're going to go expert, Brandmeister API. As you can see, this key is a really short one and my new one's long. Click apply. Now just refresh the page. Oops. Click your Brandmeister API again. There's your key. Now when you click on admin, you'll notice the Brandmeister manager box right here. To disconnect someone who's talking or disconnect all talk groups, you click right here. That will disconnect the talk group. If you want to stop someone talking so you can change talk groups or issue a disconnect from your radio, you can click on drop QSO, which will drop the current person talking. Yes, Todd, at least my power has stayed on tonight.
I was waiting. Oh, I was waiting. I told you they wouldn't forget. That was too memorable. Underhill, that would be a feature that I would like to see myself, but no, there at this current juncture, there is not a voice menu function.
No.
Okay, Steve, can physical damage, risk, danger to the SkyBridge hardware occur from a blackout, brownout, or interrupting power performing the first shutdown? Only a corrupted SD card. Yes, if it's not powered down correctly, or if it is starved of power, there you go. Case in point, Adam suffered it, and he's still bearing the initialization screen on his SkyBridge from when he was trying to be censored and was able to recover from it.
Yes. It actually will not grab an IP. It won't do anything. So I actually got to reflash that card in order to get it. So maybe I think next week we might do that. We could do that as a thing.
Yeah, we sure can.
Yeah. So next week we could show you guys how to do that.
Okay, where did that one go? John, what are the three main features that set apart the SkyBridge from the others? Well, number one, with the SkyBridge, you get us, you get the support behind it. With the others, if you got a problem, you're pretty much left out in the wind or Google search or forums to get help. With ours, you give us a call. We'll take care of you from start to finish. And if need be, I've got a sledgehammer for the ones that are really tough, but we usually can get them fixed for you. Uh, Number two, the ones I know of run on an MMDVM. Adam, isn't there? I don't. Isn't there one that does not utilize MMDVM format?
There's a couple out there. Not all of them use the MMDVM, correct?
Oh, okay.
The other main thing that actually with our SkyBridges that's different is we use some upgraded components and stuff, so we have better quality and better lasting devices. That's why also it costs a little bit more than one you could just piece together on the internet, but it has better pieces inside and will last longer. So we have upgraded components.
Oh yeah. Hopefully that took care of the three there. Let's see here.
Yes, someone had another question. Oh, okay. How do you do? Yes, the 9996 trick. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to come to our configuration page first, because that is how we'll get there. What we're going to do is we're going to come over to Expert, and then we're going to come over to Pi-Star Remote. In here, we need to make a few changes. First one is right here under Enable. You're going to see it says Enabled equals, and it will say false. Remove false and type true, lowercase. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to put in your call sign. Make sure all the characters are uppercase. So once you put in all the uppercase letters, that will be good for your call sign because it does check it with uppercase. If it doesn't have, if it's uppercase or a lowercase and you use lowercase in there, the system checks uppercase, it won't match them. According to ASCII, Unicode, all of those, they are two different numbers according to ones and zeros with the computer. So in machine code, they are different. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come down to DMR, and right in front of shutdown, you'll normally see a hashtag, a number sign, a pound sign, whatever you want to call it. What we're going to do is we're going to sit here and remove that, and then we're going to come down to apply changes and click apply changes. Once that's applied in your to your hotspot, what you can do is you can come to your radio. Let me switch screens here. You can either create a channel that has it, or if you're on a channel that is connected to your hotspot, you can hold down the 0 key. There you go. It's going to bring up talk group ID, go to private call, 9999996. And once you see that, you hit the push to talk. I'm not going to actually do that because I'm not looking to shut down my hotspot. But once you hit the push to talk, it'll send it. And once that code gets sent to the device, it will actually shut down the device. It might take 30 seconds, a minute, but you will see on the screen, it will say MMDVM shutdown. It will not actually turn off the device. There is no on off like a computer or any of that. You have to physically at that point remove the power for it to shut down. So that's it. The lights. Did you send the command? You're muted.
Fixing to. Now let's see if I can be a contortionist and do this. All right.
Richard, the start command works when you do the stop. They're two different things.
Oh, somebody keyed in.
Does listening. Should start the shutdown process here in a minute.
Yeah, it says that a code was received or command was received.
There it goes. Oh, no, that's just
I
switching
hit
to idle.
restart. All right, 99. Whoop. 99.
6.
Yep.
Or make sure it's private. We both had a beard when we started working here, Quentin.
I had no hair on the top of my head and a beard, and now I got somewhat of a beard and long hair. I guess you could say it's a trend with us techs.
I got to line up right now. I got some long hair.
Well, you're just fitting into the demographic out there in California. I'm telling you, one of these weeks, us Okies are going to outnumber the Californians on here. We'll see. All right.
All right, let's see. Now we are coming up to that time everyone's been waiting for. We're going to announce the giveaway winners here in a minute.
Well, I hope I
143
really.
people for the first one. 143 people entered the first one.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Okay. Hopefully that helped. Pick me. Dan, not right now. We sure don't. That would be something that I personally would like to see come about in the future. No, pick me instead, Tom Walsh.
Sorry, I'm looking for something real quick so we can do these winners.
You have to. Yeah, Robert Edwards says you have to have liked the stream to win. Ooh, look at this. We're up to 202. Hot dogs. Now we're starting to get some steam.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. I see two more. I see Miss Judy. I know she's from Oklahoma. Matter of fact, Miss Judy, how is that Ultimate Ham Shack 2 fitting you? Did you make Greg get it all programmed for you? Oklahoma Archaeology. I don't know if he's using that particular computer or not. Yeah, Lord Lenny, if them Californians keep outnumbering us every week, I may start adding the Texas to Okies. We close enough.
Jeremy, you got that doc?
Let's see here.
KG5DD, return for your repeater to
I just got that one that you sent me.
All right.
And it won't let me pull the wheel for it.
Okay. Look at your messages real quick.
Okay. Just a minor technical difficulty, folks. We're having to submit a trouble ticket up to the tech department.
The program's taking a minute. It's not loading properly. Give us a second, guys. Trying to see if Jeremy can get it loaded.
Okay. All righty. The moment we've all
Oh,
been
wait,
waiting.
no. That's
Well, I can't hit the rewind button. All right. Let's see here. All right. As previously stated, the moment we've all been waiting for. Is there a Jeff Darby in the house? If so, please come on down and claim your BridgeCom Plus annual for the live stream win. Jeff Darby.
Steve, I am running on the Apple IIe. That's what the problem is. I need to upgrade from that old of a computer. Jeff Darby's here.
There we go. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I will tell you one thing, Mr. Jeff, that's going to be a very big tool in the toolbox to have with you on your journey through DMR and AnyTone products. They're definitely a good product to have with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Our next winner.
Yeah,
I got
go ahead.
I got it. It finally came up. Our winner for tonight's 878, Joseph Hendricks from Cary, North Carolina. KO4NWW. Is Joseph Hendricks in the house?
Looking to make sure that I don't see anybody saying that they are him and they ain't him. There we go. Right there. Joseph is in the house.
Whoop.
There we go.
We're fighting each other. Congratulations, Joseph. You are a brand new winner of one of these 878 radios.
Now, to our winners, give us a call tomorrow. The guys will probably more than likely transfer me, and I will get you hooked up with your prices, the BC Plus, and then also Joe. Congratulations on the 878 win. I tell you, it's a hard radio to beat. It is a very hard radio to beat.
Now, I did see one other comment in here. Someone asking if we could do one of the shows on our repeaters.
I did see that one. I've got that one noted. And
actually, I may
one.
be in corporate here in the next week or so. So if I'm over there, I will make sure I grab one of those and try and do a show with you guys.
Yeah. I also have the note from I didn't get the username that posted it, but wanting a show over reflashing an SD card.
Yes, we could
So
probably do that
one.
next week for everyone. All righty. Well, again, if you guys haven't done so already, check out our Turkey Day giveaway and our veterans giveaway to all the veterans. Veterans, check out that veterans giveaway. We will be announcing the veterans giveaway next week, so tune in for that. You do not need to be present for that, but we will be announcing you as a winner. Emory, no, the SkyBridge cannot be used on 220. It does not have those frequencies built in. Sorry.
Steve, I love it. I like it. I really like it.
Now, for those of you guys who are interested, January, we are going to be doing another workshop. Actually, this time we are doing a 2-day workshop. So you're going to be spending 2 days with Jeremy and I, and we'll be walking you down the whole journey of being a DMR master. There's so much information to be learned. We had to do it in 2 days. We're not sure if 2 days is going to be enough, but we are going to be doing it. So if you guys are interested in that, keep an ear out because we will be putting out some more information on that soon. Again, this is going to be a 2-day DMR workshop with us. We have a workbook with you. We will do it on a weekend so everyone can join. We're giving our time so you guys can, better yourselves and take you guys along your journey.
Most definitely. There's a lot of information that we've tried to cram in the past 2. And we've averaged what, 3 hours, both of them?
4 hours, 3.5,
4
4
hours, yeah.
hours each.
So, and we still didn't get to cover everything in the book. This one, our goal is to be able to cover from cover to cover.
And it's going to be a lot thicker of a book. So that book you guys saw with that last workshop, that's going to look dinky compared to the new one.
Yeah. So bring your laptops, bring your tablets, bring an easy chair or something to prop your feet up in. Spend the weekend with us, and we'll give you as much knowledge as we possibly can.
Yes. Now, if anyone's having issues with uploading, please write in a ticket, and we'll help you get that uploaded and your things up into the mix. But again, I want to say thank you to everyone. For those of you who are in the path of the hurricane that's happening right now, please be safe. Our prayers and wishes go with you guys. And on behalf of myself, the whole BridgeCom family, we want to say thank you to everyone. I'm Adam, KN6QGV. This is Jeremy, KD5YUZ 73.
One of these days, you're going to remember it. 73s, guys.